Hello, this is heading 10. In this video, we will learn chapter 3.1, statements, negations, and quantified statements. In part 1, let's identify English sentences that are statements. Here is a definition of statements. A statement is a sentence that is either true or false, but not both simultaneously. True and false. So the sentence, for example, I'm heading. So this sentence should be true or should be false. This sentence can't be true and false simultaneously. So this one is a statement. For more example, let's see. The first one, London is the capital city of England. This is a true statement. This is statement. Second one, William Shakespeare wrote the television series Modern Family. This is a false statement. So this one is also a statement. Counter the example, some sentences such as comments, questions, and opinions are not statements because they are not either true or false. For example, bring me the pencil. This is a command. It's not a statement. Second one, does just saying annoy you in everyday conversation? This is a question, so it's not a statement. Another one, third one, Titanic is the greatest movie of all time. This is an opinion. So everybody in their mind has their greatest movie. So this one cannot say this is a true or false. This is an opinion for people. Okay. This is not statement. Okay, let's move on to part 2. Express statement using symbols. In symbolic logic, we use lowercase letters such as P, Q, R, and S to represent statements. Here are two examples. Use P to represent London is the capital of England. So this is P represents the statement of London is the capital of England. Q is William Shakespeare wrote the television series Modern Family. So Q represented this statement. Next part, form the negation of the statement. The negation of the true statement is a false statement, and negation of the false statement is true statement. So what's the meaning of negation of a statement? If I have a statement P, is I'm heading. This is a statement. The negation of the statement, we use this symbol. We use this. Not means not P. Negate the statement. I'm not heading. Follow the grammar. I am not heading. This is a negation of the statement. If my statement is true, the negation should be false. If my the statement is a false, for example, if I say I am 7 feet tall, I'm 7 feet tall, and the negation is I am not 7 feet tall. So the first sentence is a statement, but this is a false statement. I use false to represent false. So the negation of a false statement is true. So this is the explanation of this sentence. Let's see some examples. How to form the negation of a statement. The first one, Shakespeare wrote the television series Modern Family. So the negation is Shakespeare didn't write the television series Modern Family. We can also use another way. Just to add this part in front of the statement. It is not true that Shakespeare wrote this television series Modern Family. Okay, next one, B. Today is not Monday. We have two ways to express the negation of this statement. The first one, I can use, it is not true that today is not Monday. Today is not Monday. Another way is today is Monday. Let's move on to part 4. Express the negation using symbols. The negation of statement P is expressed by writing not P. We read it as not P, or it is not true that P. For example, let P and Q represent the following statements. P is Shakespeare wrote the television series Modern Family. Q is today is not Monday. How to express each of following statement by the symbol. So the first one, when I see the sentence, Shakespeare didn't write the television series Modern Family, I realize that this is a negation of my statement P. So I use the symbol not P to express the negation of P. Next one, today is Monday. Is this a negation of my Q? So I use not Q to express this sentence. Next one, part 5. Translate a negation represented by a symbol into English. Right now, I gave you a symbol, maybe like this or maybe like this, and let you translate it into English words. How to do it? Let's see. The first one, P is the United States has the world's highest divorce rate. Express the symbol statement not P. So not P, I just use that doesn't have to negate it, or I just put it is not true that the statement P. We have two ways. The first way I can say United States doesn't have the world's highest divorce rate. Another way is it is not true that the United States has the world's highest divorce rate. Next part 6, express quantified statements in two ways. What is quantified statements? In English, we frequently encounter the statements containing the words all, some, and no. Sometimes you will see none. These words are called quantifiers. A statement that contains one of these words is quantified statement. Here are some examples. All poets are writers. Some people are bigots. No common codes are fatal. Some students do not work hard. So these are all the quantified statement. Okay, here is a table equivalent way to expressing quantified statement. So the first statement is all A are B. If I draw a Venn diagram, so all A are B, that means all the elements in A is in B. So A is inside the set of B, is a subset of B. That means all A are B. It's equivalent to there are no A that are no B. Here is example. All poets are writers. There are no poets are not writers. Next example. Some A are B. What's the meaning of this? A and B. Some A are B. So this in this part is some A. Some A are B. So some of A are B. The equivalent way is there exists at least one A that is a B. That means as in the intersection part, at least there is one element in the intersection part. So we say there exists at least one A that is B. The example is some people are bigots. Is equivalent to at least one person is bigots. Next one, no A are B. So what's the meaning of this? That means A, B. That means no intersection, no A are B. That means is equivalent to all A are not B, because all A is here, all A are not B. The example, no common colds are fatal, is equivalent to all common colds are not fatal. Next one, some A are not B. What's the meaning of this? A, B. Some A here are not B because some A here is not in B part. So it's equivalent to not all A are B. You see, not all A are in the B, or not all the elements in A are in B. So they are equivalent. The example is some students do not work hard is equivalent to not all students work hard. Let's move on. Part 7, write negation of quantified statements. Example, negate the statement, all writers are poets. The wrong answer is just add a no, replace all by no. No writers are poets. It is wrong. The correct answer is not all writers are poets. But normally people will say another way to express the negation of this statement. Let's see the example. Negate the statement, all writers are poets. It's just the statement here. All writers are poets. So we draw a Venn diagram. Look at here. The outside is poets. So the all writers are poets. That means all the writers are inside the set of poets. All writers are poets. The negation is some writers are not poets. Because some of the writer is not are not poets. It's a negation of all writers are poets. This is the Venn diagram to express the negation. So you can also think it from the previous example. This is the statement, and not all the writers are poets. That's a negation. So not all, that means not all the writers are inside the poets. So they have the intersection. They couldn't be here. So I read that one Venn diagram here. And then you will see some of the writers are not poets. It's a negation of all writers are poets. So this sentence equals or equivalent to not all writers are poets. Okay, let's move on. In general, the negation of all A are B is some A are not B. So just like the example we expressed, the negation of all A are B is some A are not B. Likewise, the negation of some A are not B is all A are B. If the statement all writers are poets is false, the negation not all writers are poets is true. So if the statement P is false, so not P is true. Okay, how to negate the statement with the word some? For example, some canaries weigh 50 pounds. We can draw the Venn diagram like here. So here, this one is canaries. Here, this set is 50-pound objects. So some canaries weigh 50 pounds. That means canaries and the 50 pounds objects has the intersection, and some of the canary is belong to the 50 pounds objects. This is a statement. What is the negation? The negation is the graph like this. No canary weighs 50 pounds. There's no intersection between these two sets. The canaries and the 50 pounds objects has no intersection. That means no canary weighs 50 pounds. So how to understand it? It takes time, and you must spend time to process all of these informations. So when you see some some A R B, this is a P. So the negation of P is no A R B. So memorize this. Oh, here is the conclusion. In general, the negation of some A R B is no A R B. Likewise, the negation of no A R B is some A R B. Here is the summary table, negations of quantified statements. If the statement is all A are B, the negation is some A are not B. Here is the example. All people take exams honestly. The negation is some people do not take exams honestly. The statement is some A are B. The negation is no A are B. The example is some roads are open. The negation is no roads are open. You will find some similar questions in your assignment. So here is a picture to help you to memorize the negation of quantified statements. This diagram show you all A are B. The negation is some A are not B. Some A are B. The negation is not no A are B. So the negation of this statement is some A are B. The negation of this is all A are B. Okay, I hope this diagram can help you to memorize the relationship of them. Let's move on to this table. This is the example to show us how to use this. Okay, the first statement is all humans are mortal. The negation, because this is all A are B, the negation should be some humans are not mortal. Just use the diagram here, memorize this, and you can easily to solve the negation of the statement in the left column. Next example, some students do not come to class. The negation is all students come to class prepared. Oh, let me read it again. Okay, some students do not come to class prepared. The negation is all students come to class prepared. Next one, some psychotherapists are in the therapy. The negation is no psychotherapists are in the therapy. Next one, no well-behaved dogs shred couches. The negation is some well-behaved dogs shred couches. Okay, let's move on to the example. The mechanic told me all piston rings were replaced. I later realized that the mechanic never tells truth. So this statement, that is P. So P is a false statement. What can I conclude? Oh, that means it's not looking for this is a false or true sentence. It's looking for use another way. To another way to express it. And let's find the negation. Let's see my notes. Because the mechanic never tells the truth, I can conclude the truth is negation. Okay, yes, because this one is a false. So the negation of the statement is a true statement. So let's see what is the negation of the statement. The negation of all A are B is some A are not B. So all A are B, some A are not B. Do you still remember I draw the diagram? So, let's draw from all A are B. So all A are B, all the elements in A is in B. The negation of this graph should be some A are not B. Some A are not B. So I can conclude that some piston rings were not replaced. Why is moving? Okay, some piston rings were not replaced. Because some means at least one, I can also correctly conclude that we use at least one, replace some, because we can use that. See this picture. At least one element in A is not in B. That means I can use at least one to replace some. At least one piston ring was not replaced. So this is all about the chapter 3.1. If you have any question, please let me know. Okay, have a good day.